Welcome back to Congo News. I'm Ivy.
And I'm Alex. This week is session 4, and there's some interesting things going on around campus.
That's right. A new game called 9 Square has been installed this week on the field. This game has the same concept as your old favorite 4 Square, with a few twists. This game obviously has 9 squares, and they're actually above the campers' heads.
Another fun camp going on this week is Senior Chefs. Coming up soon will be a cooking segment with them, but first we have a reporter out on campus who's interviewing some of the camp staff. Let's take a look.
My name is Ellie. What is your name?
Hi, my name's Sam.
How many years have you been going to camp?
This is my first year at Congressional Camp working. I went to Congressional Camp when I was 6 in 1996 and when I was 7.
What do you do at camp?
I am the travel camp director.
Did you ever get in trouble as a camper?
Did I ever get in trouble? Probably for talking too much.
I did. I took the loudspeaker and spoke into it when I wasn't supposed to.
Have you paid your taxes?
Paid my taxes. I pay them, but I don't normally fill out the forms. My father does that. Do you pay your taxes?
I don't have taxes yet. Have you ever picked your nose?
Many years ago. Only when nobody's looking.
Where did Zippy live?
Zippy? I don't know. I've only seen him once around here. I think he hides in his mailbox outside the camp office.
Was Gaga Ball invented by Lady Gaga or babies?
Or babies? I don't know. It's kind of a weird game, so it was probably invented by Lady Gaga.
I would say babies, because they say goo goo gaga.
I think it was invented by Lady Gaga when she was a baby.
Have you ever committed a felony?
Nope. Otherwise I probably wouldn't have this job.
I have not.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Yes, it is. My attorneys have instructed me not to answer that question.
Okay, but I would like you to answer that question.
Then the answer is no.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, I'm sure glad I didn't have to answer some of those questions.
Good thing our staff is so awesome.
And now we're going to send this over to Senior Chefs to see what they've got cooking.
Here we are at Congo Chefs, Senior Chefs, where every day we get the kids in the kitchen and bake something really good. Today, it's chocolate sugar cookies. Anna's gonna get us some sugar in a dish. Emma's getting some butter in the bowl. That's 10 tablespoons of butter. Because all good cookies start with butter. And we are going to cover that up and get it in the microwave. We're dealing with flour, cocoa powder, baking soda, and baking powder. The flour's first. It's 1.5 cups of flour plus 2 tablespoons, because that can be a little messy. So it's 3/4 cup cocoa, because these are not regular sugar cookies. These are chocolate sugar cookies. We need 1/2 teaspoon of that and 1/4 teaspoon of this. And then just give that a gentle whisk. We don't want it to go flying out, but we do want to get it combined. And we're gonna start to get ready with the stuff that's got to go in the butter. And be ready when the butter comes back. So why don't you guys do that? We need 1.75 cups. And the butter is melted. So, what we're doing now is we're adding 4 more tablespoons of butter, and we're gonna whisk it to melt it. Why don't you guys lift those up and crumble them right into the bowl while Delaney whisks. And you go ahead, measure it right over the bowl. That way if any falls, there'll be a little extra vanilla-y, but the world won't end, and we won't have to clean anything up. And I'm gonna do the salt while you're mixing for me. 2 eggs, but for one we just want the yolk. So Daniel's gonna throw his egg right in. Fiona's gonna crack her egg and separate it. Got a little shell in there, no big deal, fish it right out. The cookies are supposed to be crunchy on the outside, but not on the inside. And then we're ready to combine the wet and the dry. Dry ingredients into the bowl. So, we would cover that with plastic wrap, we pop it in the fridge, and a little while later, we would pull out something like this. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna fill up your scoop. You're gonna get it in your hand. This pretty much makes it into a ball. Then you're gonna roll it in this sugar, and then we're gonna go right onto our sheet. And you wanna flatten them to about 2 inches. The bottom of this glass is about 2 inches. So you wanna just press down gently till it gets about as wide as the bottom. Now these are ready to go. Into the oven, 350 degrees, 15 minutes. We have a batch that was cooking while we were doing that. When they come out of the oven, they will look like this. And then cool them all the way before you eat them, or if you like them warm, just dig right in.
Man, they definitely made me hungry.
And that's it for this week's news segment of Congo News. See you next week with more exciting updates.